Today, folks, we're going to do a field trip on a 1911. First, let's take the magazine out, clear the firearm, manually feel for any obstructions or ammunition. Look down the barrel, make sure there is no ammunition left or any type of obstructions. Release the slide again, and now the fun part. Make sure your safety is disengaged when doing the field trip. Weapon is ready to be field tripped. So we're gonna put this around, put pressure on this, make sure you put pressure on this or else it'll just fly off. It's done it to me a couple times today. So we're going to swing this over to right a little bit. And then you got to make sure you catch this little nut out here. Here we go. Take your spring out also. While you're there, take this out also. So now we're going to slide this back. And on the 1911 slide, you see there's two notches. You got to make sure this lines up right here, right there, and on the back side of that, there's a little button. You push that out. As soon as you push that out, it comes out, and you kind of fish it out. There we go. Now we can move the slide forward. Lower piece. Full length guide rod out. Now, with the barrel, you have to make sure this is facing down. Take it out of its locking, and you pull it out the slide. So those are all your pieces. To reassemble, we will just go in opposite order. So pick up your slide, put your barrel in. Lock it in. Locking lugs right here. Make sure that you lock it with the locking lugs right here on the barrel. Put that in right there. And there's in there. Full length guide rod. Make sure that this part of it sits on the barrel. So put this in. There we go. Now we're going to slide the lower part of the firearm on, flip it up, and then you see this hole right here? Here you should be able to see throughout, from one side or the other. Okay? And this is where this comes back in. You put it in through the hole. That's what we're going to do. We're going to put it in the hole right here. See how that goes in like that? Make sure that it's lined up with this little notch right here. And when you do it right, you actually hear a little snap. You got to make sure it snaps right in right there. There we go. Now push it back up. Put it in safety so the slide doesn't move back. And then when you put the spring back, make sure the close end goes in and the open end sticks out. There we go. Put this back in. Make sure it sits flush and kick it over to the right. Put this back on. And this is the tricky part. Spring, a lot of spring tension right here. There we go. There. Back together. Make sure it functions. Slide the rack. Everything's good. Snap caps. Safety. Let hammer down. Mogoda. We had safety. And that's it. And that is how you field trip a 1911.